The title to this video today is the Thanos effect. So, I just want to let you know, it's some spoilers in this. If you haven't seen Avengers Infinity War yet, you might want to turn this video off, go watch the movie and come back, and then you'll be able to understand more what I'm talking about. If you don't care, just keep watching. So, in Avengers Infinity War, the whole time they're fighting this guy named Thanos. So Thanos, of course, like you probably already know, he's trying to get all the Infinity Stones to go in the gauntlet, this glove, that once he get it, if he snaps his fingers, half of the universe will straight disappear. They will be gone, and he says he's doing this to bring a judgment so that the world will be more grateful for just everything that they have. So this is another Marvel film where we're getting this conscious villain, and it's just crazy that we're getting this conscious villain, just like my boy Killmonger. He was a conscious villain, and it was just so crazy because in the movie you start to side with Thanos a little bit, and you like, man, I feel what you're saying, but your methods, man, is so crazy, it's so far gone, man. We can't do it like that. We can't just destroy half of the universe. But anyway, so the good thing about it, or the crazy thing about it, was when Thanos came, he came ready. And the one thing I noticed throughout the movie was that the Avengers never gathered together at one spot to fight Thanos. It was always fighting him on different ends, and they had to fight his team. And Buddy was just ready. He was so ready that at the end of the movie, when he should lose, and the person who was the strongest person that was able to beat him, Thor. And I love that they put that back in there with him being a god and everything. But anyway, so it's the end of the movie, and they got Thanos, and Thor out of nowhere threw his hammer, and not his hammer, he got an axe now. And so he threw the axe, and boom, 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 axe went dead in Thanos' chest. So you know, you like, oh yeah, we finna win, baby, that's that. Yes. Thor showed up to save the day. And so then when he comes down and holds the axe in his chest, Thanos looks up at him and says, you should have went for the head. And snaps his finger. Because at this time he got all the Infinity Stones in the gauntlet. So once he does it, boom, half of people just start disappearing. Thanos does this little thing where he can disappear and transport himself to another planet. So somebody saying, Matt, why is this so important? Why is Thanos winning so important? Well, I want to break this thing down to you. The reason why I call it the Thanos effect is because the same way the Avengers is fighting Thanos, that's how some of us are trying to beat life. We trying to think that we can just be talented enough and we can just do what we usually do, and that'll get us to win. Because that's what the Avengers did. They just did what they usually do, and they were thinking, oh, okay, we do what we usually do, we'll be good. If we do what we usually do, we'll be straight. If we do what we usually do, we'll win. But life don't work like that. Every year, the challenge is getting stronger. Every year, things are advancing. Every year, your enemy is getting better. Even if we use the aspect of the devil is always working. And he's always preparing for you. And you cannot face an enemy that is more prepared than you and think you just finna win. Yeah, you got God, but sometimes God will let you learn a lesson, even if he know it ain't the end. So like that was the thing we got with Infinity War. We know it ain't the end. We know there's a part 2 coming. But for some people, it is the end. And you don't want to lose that battle, because even though that's a great film, that's a great projection of how things are, life is different. You know, if you lose your life, some things you lose, you don't get back. I've been telling one of my friends earlier, you know, I'm real coincide with the church world. And one of the biggest things we like to use is sacrifice. Sometimes you got to sacrifice. Well, the thing that I've been trying to make sure that people know when they use that word is that sacrifice and sowing is 2 different things. Now, you can do something and it can be both, but you need to know and understand the similarities. You need to know the differences, because sometimes a sacrifice, you don't get that back. When somebody went to war and they lost their arm, they usually don't get that back. You know what I'm saying? But that was the sacrifice of fighting for your country. That was the sacrifice of going to war. So some things that's like that in your mind. Some people went and had traumatic experiences in their mind. Guess what? They never got that back. Some people lost some people trust, and they never got that back. And you cannot run around here treating people like they are sacrifices. I mean, you can, but you may never get that back because that was a sacrifice. So if it was a sacrifice and it so happened to be a seed, then yeah, you'll get that back. You'll get, because that might have been an investment. But we got to learn, especially as black people, church people, Christians, whatever it is, you got to learn that your investment got to be stronger than your sacrifices. Because your sacrifice, that's so unsure, that's so risky, that's like gambling. But if you can take the time out to say, let me invest, and that's what you want to do, and that helps you to be prepared. The two things that I just pray that everybody does in 2018, especially myself, is that you prepare and that you invest. You got to prepare, you got to invest, and the third thing is you got to grind. You got to prepare because you want to be ready, but not ready for tomorrow. If you're not ready today, you're not going to be ready tomorrow. Everybody who's ready today can face a big enemy tomorrow. I don't understand what we don't understand about that. Okay, let's just do what we've been doing. When the day comes, let's just say, let's just get ready. Okay, what did you do to prepare though? In between the time when it last came and the time now, what did you do to prepare? And also your investment. Your investments are, like I said, they seeds, they things you get back. So they're things that may give you a greater resource. They're things that may make you bigger. They're things that may bring you out of fame, which might bring more money. Which if it brings the money, you got more resources to put into places. However it is your system work, invest. Invest and start now. Don't be trying to wait until, I'm going to wait till the end, or I'm going to wait till later, I'm going to wait till over there. And you could have been ahead it by now. A thing that I be killing myself with is, I love writing music. But the thing that kills me so much and kills me all the time is that even though I love writing music, if I would have started in 2016 when I decided that I was going to step into being an artist, if I would have started then learning how to engineer, I would be recording my own music because I got producers, I write songs, but I could record myself. And now my biggest hang up is that I have to go to somebody else to do the recording. I have to go to somebody else who's an engineer. If I would have been studying from 2016 to now, oh man, I would be a monster engineer. Or at least be good enough to know what I need. I could have learned all that. That's 2 years of not learning. So don't do that in your life, because in some things, I've done it and I've been prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep trying to shoot out these videos. That's why I keep producing these videos. You know, taking events, investing in people, keeping the vision and the dream alive. You have to make that investment in the grind. You got to stay grinding. Even if the circumstances, no matter what the circumstances is, no matter what happens, you got to stay working all the time, working. And not just grinding at the work, but grinding with your family. That means spending time with your family, making sure you and your family is close, making sure you and your people is close. Everything that can get better, that's what you grind. Grind for the better. Because you don't want this Thanos effect. You don't want that time to come and you ain't ready. And then boom. It's gone just like that. Beatlife.